Right then, so the break in Helsinki's over. We've just met the trucks and swapped over. So it's a bit of a mad panic, that's why I just sort of missed the first minute or two of filming. So we're just meandering our way through from the docks now. And to head out of town, excuse me, head out of town and head towards the Russian border. So the plan is get to the border, hopefully get through the border fairly quickly, and then straight to St. Petersburg, so we'll hopefully be there tonight. Right, I think we're back on track. Quite literally, been on the tram tracks. So yeah, fingers crossed, St. Petersburg tonight, which is Saturday now. So then show on Sunday, so then leave Sunday night for Moscow on Tuesday. Oh. Now that, if it's going to come out, is a lovely motor. Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll stop and get some fish. Don't know what I'll do with them, because I certainly won't eat them. It's just what I need for the cab. I do like the city of Helsinki, it's great. Well, I think it's great. Yeah, I really enjoy coming here. It does get a bit bitter in the winter, to be honest, but that's all part of the fun. Pardon me.
I wonder what ferry that is there.
What, that Celia one?
Yeah.
Don't know.
Is there a ferry direct to St. Petersburg? I don't think there is, isn't
Yeah, it might well be. Okay, so here we are at the Finnish side. They've put a new parking system and a priority booking system in. Is that going to come out on that gantry there? It's our registrations. So presuming you basically go in, put your details in on the computer, and then you're given the option of priority booking or not. So of course we just press priority. Got a text message and straight away time to go through and start customs procedures. So Fingers crossed the finish side should only take a couple of minutes. Never normally takes any longer. And then we'll just have to wheel down to the Russian side and see how long they're going to take. I mean, if we say an hour a carnet, there's 6 carnets on the tour, so 6 hours, hopefully be less than that. It's normally pretty good here. They haven't quite finished the, there's a new bit of motorway they're putting in, they haven't quite finished that yet. See how we get on. Pardon me. Down here and see what the queue is like then. That's finished side done.
I just asked a woman about that lane thing. She said Park is okay for car days. Oh, okay, right.
Weight pushing it down the hill, isn't it? Someone's got to have the old load of PA, haven't they?
Only this side was going to be a pain.
The second you see the sign for Russia, there's a bump. So I guess this will be the back of the queue then. Start the queue then, boys. Right, so the time is 1:25 finish time. Can't remember if that's I've got a feeling Russia's another hour ahead, so we'll see how long it takes then. Half past 1 finish. I leave my watch on English time the whole time anyway, so there's a bit of a queue. I think we might be a little while, but I've got the kettle and that is duly going on. As endorsed by others. Right. Well, he's jumping in with me. Хорошо?
Four, да?
4, да.
здесь стоп.
Ага.
Сейчас я ему скажу.
So as you can see, it's dark. So it's now 9 o'clock finish time, and one of the trucks is still not actually through the border, so we're going to crack on without him, and he's just going to have to try and catch up because there's been a shift change, and I reckon it could be at least another hour for his paperwork to be done. So we're just going to get on down there and see how we get on, really. So yeah, about 200 and something k's to the gig, roughly. It's just going to be dark now, so I probably won't do much filming. We're going to whip into a garage. There's a couple of shells en route, which I didn't realise. Just going to put a splash of diesel in just to get us there, and then we'll fill up again on the way to Moscow when we've got more time, because it's not really, we're getting tight on our spread over now. So that's it for now, I guess. It's just filming in the dark doesn't really come out too well, unless it's worth trying to film going into St. Petersburg itself, but I'll see. So I'll sign off for now. Saturday night, rock and roll.
Morning. Sunday morning now, so we didn't quite make the gig last night. It was too long at customs, basically. We're at least 11 hours. So we've given up. Well, we had to, we were out of time. We've parked up here, so I'll just spin this round. Some top-notch filming again there, look. So here we are, just in a little old garage. Not too much to see. So it'll be about an hour and a half, something like that, from here. So it's just gone 9, so we're there for sort of half 10, 11 o'clock, all going well. Get unloaded and go and have a shower, and by the look of it, I think I need a shave as well. So we'll go and get that done as well. Alright, we'll see what today brings.
Right then, off we go. Oh shush, you haven't got a phone.
Okay, Leo, up the front, Mac, because you're later to tip than me, and you might make it easier when we get there.
Yes, indeedy. The truck's getting a definite Russian look to it. Try and get it cleaned. I don't know. Maybe in Poland. I don't know if there's going to be time. That's the only thing. We haven't got much time. That might have to wait till I'm on my way home. A little bit of resurfacing here wouldn't go amiss. we're flat out, and that tipper is going like stink. Top man, give it some. Don't know if it's going to come out or not, but up in the distance straight ahead there, just as we go around, they're building a extremely large tower.
That's the biggest tower in the town anyway.
It's going to take a crane driver a fair time to climb up to the top. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Be interesting to see when that's done. So we're just now on the CAD, the motorway in towards town. We're roughly in the order that the trucks are needed. Although that's the last truck in front of me, but we've just been through a toll booth that was about, what was it, 170 ruble, which is about €2.5. So we're a little bit out of order, but for 4 trucks it doesn't really matter too much. Russian built trailers that are just slightly longer than everything else. I can't remember how big they are. I'll have to ask. That's got to be a DAF bus, hasn't it? Going that speed up a hill.
How you know, yeah.
So by my reckoning, we're just around the corner from the gig. It's not been too stressful. About an hour and a half. I'm looking forward to a shower, a bit of lunch and a snooze this afternoon, because we're out of here tonight. I could do with a wee. Excuse me. Nesty garage. Takes DKV, I believe. Not that need it. Racing larder in the car park, minus a wing, of course. Come on, Ted, get around there. Right, that's us. I shall do more tonight. Got to get in position and faff about. Right, so here we are, Sunday evening, at the Ice Palace in St. Petersburg. Just waiting to load out. Show will be finished in about 10 minutes or so. So this is our surroundings. That's the actual venue, and there we are. And then there's 4 doors there that we're going to line up on and crack on to Moscow. So we'll see how it goes. Right then, let's hit the road. Sunday night. So probably won't be a huge amount of filming today, as we're going to do 4 hours and park up. Хорошо, Дима. Right, Scott's just going to catch the lights here. Just keep it slow, keep it slow.
Yep, next traffic light we're turning left by looks.
Yeah, I'm just at these lights.
Yep, okay, ringing up here for a minute. Okay, well, round the petrol garage. to that petrol garage. Just before the traffic light. Put up on the right then.
Not sure if that's quite the right way to go through, was it?
No, it seemed to work.
Yeah, it's good enough for me. That's a top-notch tipper. Top-notch tipper there, not a single light on the back of it.
Lights of a post, mate.
That's true. Well, we can see him, you know, the street lighting.
Nice fucking FL, mind you.
It's not even that, mate. That's a Chinese copy that I can't remember the name of the company now, but they've bought the old FL cabs and are redoing them.
It's about 1990.
God dear. Quite a nice view off this bridge. The River Neva.
What's the name of the river for here? You know?
The Neva.
Where's it go to? Like start, finish?
That I don't know, mate. To be honest, I'll have to look it up if I remember.
That's one for you to find out.
Give me something to do, won't it?
Nice looking hotel to our left there.
All right, well, it's Monday afternoon. This is where we stopped. The truck stop here. What's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 7 hours roughly to Moscow, give or take. Got to stop for fuel, and we've got to stop for a 45-minute break or an hour. And we can't run on the Moscow ring road till 10 o'clock at night at the earliest. So, gonna have a bit of a leisurely pootle. We actually go out where he's repairing that old snow plough. We'll go out round there, and then onwards and upwards. So we shall see what the day brings.
So we've really timed this well. Literally as we started moving from the parking area, an army convoy went past. And they're obviously creating their own roadblock. So hey ho, have to just try and get out when we can, I guess. Excuse me. I think I've caught the lurgy somewhere. Right. Painful. We're just going to catch this army convoy up in a minute, I guess. So, but the Shell garage that we're going to stop at and get some diesel is about 40 kilometres away, so it might just be a bit slow for that. And then we'll be stopping anyway. So we shall see how things progress. Of course, it wouldn't be Russia without some good old roadworks. This is what have we done. 3 minutes out of our parking. I can just sort of see around the corner, and it's just queued up solid. So I don't know if it's a contraflow. My friend Sergei in St. Petersburg was telling me there's a bridge we went over last night, and during the summer apparently it had a contraflow system of about 15 minutes one way, 15 minutes the other, and there was just horrendous queues all through the summer. But that's it's not the case at the moment, thankfully. Excuse me. So this is going to be a bit of a slow old process, but hey ho, doesn't matter. And I guess perhaps one day it'll be sort of dual carriageway all the way through, which you think linking the sort of two major cities in Russia would have happened a long time ago. Excuse me. Yeah. Nice to see the railway crossing is still as bad as it always has been. I was just thinking about as well is excuse me, there's nowhere near as many stalls like this as are now coming across on the right here as what there used to be. I'm sure there used to be a excuse me, a stall by that crossing selling all like furs and like, you know, boar's heads and stuff like that, but they just don't seem to be hardly any of them now. And there used to be a town you went through and it was just all the old I can't think of the word, like the tea stands, semaphore or something, I can't remember, but that seems to have disappeared. Oh, it's a little lurgy. Oh dear. Anyway, I think the Shell garage we're going to stop at is coming up fairly imminently from memory. Oh, so they're putting a new, not sure if it's an entirely new motorway, but it's a toll that wasn't here before, the M11, not the one that runs up past Stansted, of course. So I don't know if we've got a toll booth up here or what's occurring. It looks like the toll is 300 rubles. From what them signs were saying. Oh dear. Perhaps I'll put the toll in when it's finished. Excuse me. it's like for services along here then, because there used to be loads of truck stops on the old route. Just a bit more of a military convoy again, another one. Excuse me. Oh, my blooming nose. I hope they don't want to go and attack anywhere in a hurry, because crikey, these trucks are slow. Mind you, they're all old cam houses, I guess. Excuse me. Front then. So we've done almost 3 3/4 hours, and there's a big parking area just a little bit up here. We're gonna stop in for an hour or so, I guess, and hopefully it's got a calf and have a bit of food. And then we might have to have a little longer than an hour, because we're still a bit early for the band to lift on the Moscow Ring. So I don't know if we'll have a little conflab when we get there, I guess, and either stop here for a bit longer, or we'll carry on and then pull up just short and then sit and wait for 10 o'clock. Oh, my nose has crazed me. I don't think I've got anything in here to try and combat it either. The temperature's certainly dropped anyway. It's truck saying it's 5 degrees outside. It's not really got into double figures today. It's the first sort of properly sort of cool day as such. Excuse me. There's been a fair bit of roadworks on and off, but nothing nothing too horrendous, no big queues. A cafe at least. Turn that noise off. We have a bit of scran, are we? This'll right. Excuse me. So it's just before 10 o'clock and we're pretty much at Moscow now. I'm guessing it's down to one lane up here. I'm not too sure, but because of this ban, it's just the traffic's been so busy for the last hour or so. It's just been really solid. Obviously some people can't wait like that one. So yeah, the idea of banning trucks during the day and only letting them run from 10 PM to 6 AM just means it's 24 hours busy. Excuse me. But there we go, these people know better than us. So yeah, we've just been playing spot the truck with some lights that work down the trailer. It's quite a hard job, really. They all seem a bit, I'd be thinking that's overrated, really. we go around to the left.
Yeah, I think so. They should be coming over from the left. Oh, that's where they're at.
We've got about 40 kilometres left to the gig now, roughly, I think. I'm looking forward to a nightcap. Let's see if that will help shift this lurgy that I've got. I'll perhaps try and do a little bit of filming in a minute when we get going. Over 20 minutes because it's down to one lane for a bit of road works. So I think it's officially 2 lanes, but the Russians obviously make 3 lanes out of it all.
Germany, Russia, just absolutely full of roadworks all the time. Well, I guess they thought, well, 10 o'clock at night it'll be nice and quiet, there's nothing on the road, so we'll dig it all up then. Oh well. Getting ever closer. Just cannot wait to get round you. These will be up the inside now.
That's hardly surprising, really, is it? Still 4 kilometres to the MCAD.
Definitely being advertised. Fucking half of the thing coast of everything.
Oh yeah, up on the left there. Crikey, yeah. God. Yeah, it's just by chance I put the camera back on then. I was just trying to do a bit of filming of all the neon everywhere. typically I stop the camera and 5 seconds later there was a an old Morrison freight trailer from a company from Ipswich that used to exist. God. Right, well, that's the venue in front of us, but it's a solid, double solid white lines. We can't turn left in a minute into it. So we need to go and spin ourselves round. Excuse me. I haven't come in this way since about 2011. I normally come down past that building straight in front of me now. Turn right and right into the parking. So that's the entrance there, just on the left hand side I'm going past now. That's right, go up here. There's a bit of a, I think there's a bit of a square here that we can sort of turn around. Back to the lights. Hopefully I'll wake up, my nose will be a lot better. I've never walked up here. Not too sure what that building is. Perhaps I'll take a wander tomorrow if I feel a little bit better. Lights. As you come through there, Richie, sort of, you know, straight on and back down on ourselves. See if they'll open the gate then. So that's us here, done in Moscow. It's 20 to 11. So I've just poured myself a little nightcap. Oh dear. Someone's coming to see us shortly to do with the next part, which is Ukraine. I don't really know what he wants to see us about or anything, so I'm just going to chill out for a little bit and have a little drinky poo and wait, and once we've seen him, maybe he just wants to have a look at the carnets and check he's got all the information that we've got to try and make the border crossing a bit smoother. I don't know. But if yeah. So that's the, if that'll focus, that's the next bit. Moscow to Kiev, I think that's the route. And this is our surroundings. And there's a new mosque, which I'm sure is going to make a delightful noise in the morning. There's E2 ready to tip. Excuse me. So, gonna wait and see what this chap has to say when he gets here. So I'll speak to you later.